Hello, this is Don Potter. We're going to demonstrate right now the 8 comprehension skills by Dr. George Gonzalez that I was taught when I was a bilingual teacher. And here they are. There are 5 that are literal skills. The first skill is facts and details. So when you read a story, when you're reading, you want to be thinking about, when you get done, you want to be able to remember, to recall at least 10 facts and details out of the story, the things that are going on in the story. That's the first skill, and you hold your hands up, 2 hands, 10 skills. When you get done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the second skill is fact or opinion. If it's a fact, you raise your right hand. It's a fact, it's a fact, it's a real fact. And if it's just an opinion, you raise your left hand and you say it's an opinion, just an opinion. That's 2 skills. The third skill is called sequence, because once you got all your facts and details and you know if it's real or not, then you're going to have, you put them in order. So you have what happens first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And your teacher may give you a quiz on it, and she may list 4 or 5 things, and you have to put them in order. So you have to know what happens first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. That's sequence of events, recalling sequence and events. The next one builds off of that, and that's called cause and effect. When one thing happens, it causes something else to happen. It could cause something else to happen. For example, if somebody, and this hand's pulling this hand, so this hand's causing this hand to move. If somebody drops a banana peeling on the floor and somebody slips on it, what's the cause of the accident? The banana peel. And so the banana peel becomes the cause, and the effect is the fall. And the fifth, and this is the main idea. And the main idea, there's a little song that we sing. And it goes like this. Well, we're going to know the who did what, where, when, and why. And we sing a little song. Who did, I got the main idea. In my hand, 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 I got the who did what. When, where, why, got the who did what. When, where, why, got the who did what. When, where, why, got the main idea in my hand. So if your teacher asks you, what's the main idea of the story, you're going to think, who did what, where, when, and why. And then those are all right there on the page. When you're reading, those skills are going to be right. But there's 3 skills that aren't on the page. Teacher used a big word called inferential. These are things that are in your head. And these are the questions that boys and girls often miss. The first one is predicting outcome. You read what happened in the story, and then you figure what's going to happen next. And you take your hand like this on your head, and you predict what's going to happen next in the story. That's a lot of fun to do. And sometimes a teacher will ask you some questions, say, what do you think will happen next? And she'll give you 4 different answers. 3 of them are going to be silly, and 1 of them is going to be one that makes sense. That's the one you want to check off or you want to answer. The next skill is called drawing conclusions, where you put all your facts together and you figure out how something works. And you put your finger on, remember, these are in your head. So predicting outcome from your head. Next one, drawing conclusions. So you put your finger here and you draw a conclusion. What's the conclusion of all this? And the last skill is the hardest. It's the most, what we call abstract skill. And that is generalization. And you're going to, it's in your head. It's not on the page. And so it's going to be like this. Y'all watching? You're going to take your hand, not too hard, okay? And you're going to go, ah, I understand. The light came on. And you can think, this means, like you're reading a story, and you're thinking, oh, this means that you shouldn't run through a stoplight because you might get hit. You apply it to your own life and to your own situation. And those are the 8 comprehension skills. Let's go through them one time. You ready? Everybody with your hands. The first one.